Yo, 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 what's up, everybody? Look at that. I made sure this time that we're not muted. I made sure we're not muted this time, guys. We're already off to a better start than we did the past 2 days. Welcome, everybody. My name is Tank. This is the IBC Gang YouTube channel. It's Thursday. We got a lot of stuff to talk about, as always. Before I get into everything, though, let me do my little intro. If you guys don't know, like I said, my name is Tank. This is the IBC Gang YouTube channel. We talk about everything that's happening in the traditional markets as well as the crypto markets with a specific super hyper interest with the Cosmos ecosystem because we're cosmonauts through and through, right? We love the Cosmos ecosystem. So we're going to be talking about all of that. We're going to be getting into the nitty gritty of everything. But before I do all of that, if you guys would help us grow. This is the bear market still. We are having a little bit of pump, but it is still the bear market. It is very hard to grow. There's not a lot of people out there. So if you would, do me a huge favor, like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit that little bell notification. It helps out tremendously. It really does. It doesn't just help me out, but it helps you and the rest of the Cosmos ecosystem because the more people that see these videos, the more exposure crypto and the Cosmos ecosystem gets in particular. So it's like you're pumping your own bags because the more people that see these videos, the more exposure your bags get. So think of it that way, guys. Help me, help you, help everybody. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit that little bell notification. You're only doing positive things, guys. The world gives back what you put out. Don't forget that at all. Be positive and you guys get positive things back. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but at some point, it's going to come back to you. So again, guys, that's my little plea to you guys. Help us grow. Do the right thing. Subscribe. Like the video. With that being said, I also want to give a quick shout out to everybody in chat. What's up, Matt Miller? What's up, IBC Mafia? What's up, Bud Grant? What's up, Opa? Sorry, excuse me. What's up, Grits? What's up, buddy? What's up, Chad? What's up, Blau? What's up, G? Guys, I did put it out there. And I usually, it's going to be kind of weird. I'm going to try this out, though, for a little bit, just because you guys know that I'm a squirrel. I kind of get derailed on things, but I want to let you guys know I'm doing this solo dolo for the next couple of goes. I just want to see how that goes and if it helps me lower my streaming time because my streams usually go about an hour and a half. And it is because recognizably for myself, when looking in the mirror, I understand that I get sidetracked very well with cross banter sometimes. So I'm going to try my best to try to keep it in and keep it to a minimum and try to do this. Again, I don't want to say like, just solo dolo or whatnot, but I got to do something to try to lower the stream times, guys, for your sake and my own. So all my mods that are usually with me, again, I put it in the general chat for everybody. I tagged everybody. Hopefully you guys saw that. That's what I'm trying to do. If you guys don't know, I have fabulous mods. They're in the chat right now. Blau, Grits being one of them, Bren being one of them. Guys, respect the channel or they're going to get you. They're going to get you. But usually I'm partnered with them. For the sake of trying something different, we are going to try to do it solo dolo and just kind of stick to things. So that's what's going on there. Thank you guys for understanding, though. And yeah, that's what we're going to do. I do want to give a quick shout out. And I'm not, some people might be like, oh, why are you doing that? But I'm going to do it. We had some Twitter spaces with some of our friends from the secret side of things, the Raccoon NFT project or the Rack token, Robo, Rama, and everybody else, guys. I know there's a lot of you guys, so I don't want to. What is it called? A pack? Is it a pack of raccoons? Is there like a term? Like a school of fish, like a flock of whatever. Like, is a pack of raccoons? There's a pack of you. There's a huge amount of you guys. But they actually have a spaces that Robo is hosting right now on Twitter. So if you guys want to check that out, apparently there's some huge alpha. And again, I don't mind. You guys could do it. It might take away from the views or whatnot. Or you guys might even just want to pile in there and mute it or whatever, just to show them some love and just to, pack the room a little bit more. Chaos attracts chaos, right? So the more people that are there, the more people are like, hey, what the heck's going on over there? Do them a favor. Do me a favor. They are friends of the channel. They are friends in the ecosystem personally as well. Robo is hosting one on Twitter. Go check it out because you guys got to let me know. I had to pick. I'm in their little group and I had to pick. I picked death, guys. I have to stick with the IBC gang. They're like, you got to pick one, Tank. And I was like, I got to go live. I picked death. Go ahead and break it, Frenchie. But anyway, I just wanted to give some loves, give a shout out to Robo, give a shout out to the rack community. They are giving some huge alpha apparently today. So, I'm sure we're gonna figure out what happened. I'm gonna talk to them later. But if you guys want to be in the know, if you guys want to leave me, I get it. I get it. You bastards. Anyway, with that being said, now that I did my part, I gave him a shout out, right? Let's go ahead and jump into things. We're looking at the Dow Jones. We're on the daily time frame. We're using Market Cipher as our primary oscillator and indicator tool of choice. We're going to take a look at the bigger picture right now. And first and foremost, I want to look at Market Cipher B, which, it's getting bullish, my friends. It is getting bullish. You see these RSIs pinching together. Look how they were separated. And now they're pinching. They're coming together, pinching really, really good. It's like Ghostbusters when they cross the streams to get the ghost. It's like that much more powerful when you cross the streams. They're like, never cross the streams. You're like, cross the streams. Now's the time. And they do it. That's what's happening right now, guys. Our RSIs are crossing and pinching together. Although we are really, really high I'm sorry, this is the 4 hour. On the daily time frame. I'm sorry, this is the 4 hour time frame. I got it all confused. 4 hour, let's just stick with the 4 hour. 4 hour time frame, we're pinching together. We're still bullish, super ultra bullish, right? We're pinching together, but we're pretty high. We're pretty high in the RSIs, which usually, if you go back and look, whenever we get to this dotted line right here with the 100 on Market Cipher B, we usually don't stay there all too long. Now, it's not to say that we can't do something like this, or we can't linger up here for a good time like we've done here, or like we've done here in the past. We could definitely do that. But we are kind of high. RSIs are pinched together, and they do look like, if you zoom in, that they are a little bit kind of rounding and tapering off. I'll tell you what's happening right now, though. It's Thursday. If you guys haven't watched the channel, I'll let you guys know. I say this all the time. We have options. We have options out there, and options close on Friday. We have the weekly option close for this week happening tomorrow. There is a big scenario, and it's important. I'm saying big because it's an important price level that we need to maintain and or capture while this close happens tomorrow. It happens, I think, 4 o'clock Central Standard Time. And let me show you guys what that is, okay? This is from Cointelegraph. I'm not going to read all of it, but I'm going to go into the bottom part of it. Most bearish bets, I don't know if you guys can see this very well. Most bearish bets are below 2,300. Bitcoin failure to break below 2,100 on July 27th. Surprise bears because only 8% of the puts, the sell options, for August 12th have been placed above 23,000. So basically what they're saying, and you can go and I'll link this in there, but you guys can go to Cointelegraph as well and kind of get the general idea. I've kind of been sharing and hinting to this scenario a few times in the past. If you guys go and take a read at this, basically what they're saying is if bulls, right now, the price action and the position in the market that Bitcoin is actually in, bulls have the higher advantage right now. All we have to do is stay basically where we are from $23,500 to $2,400. If we can close, that's a big if too, because we have a lot of things working against us. But if we can close above $23,500 to $24,000, those bearish puts are going to have to be called in, right? They're going to have to be covered. They're going to be reined in. And on Friday, that means that a lot of those bearish calls are going to expire and they're going to have to cover them, which means we might see ourselves again push up to the $24,000, $26,000 range, like I've been saying. Go ahead and read that article if you guys want. Go ahead and skim through it, whatever. It doesn't take that long, but you guys can see there's many different scenarios that puts the favor in the bulls corner right now. Now, just because that's one of them, don't think that those bears are going to give up. They're out there. They're out there. Let me go ahead and show you guys another thing for you guys to kind of take into account here. This is the Bitcoin shorts. They're getting on the daily. We're getting that red, right? And these are the longs. They're still in the red, but the shorts look a lot stronger, right? So they're working on it. They're working on it right now. So I just want to throw that out there, guys. And there's also, it was Bybit before, but what do they call it now? Here we go. I think they call it CoinGlass. CoinGlass. This is another It's not the best thing in the world, but it's a really easy way. If you guys go to coinglass.com, click on BTC, go to the 24-hour, you can see right here, this is another thing, right? 50.46% longs versus 49.54 currently shorts out there in the market right now. So more people going long than shorts are actually being taken. And that is taking into account all of these exchanges right here and what they have on their order books, what they have placed right now. You can see again on a 24-hour time frame that the vast majority of it doesn't, you can't really sit it down here with the bars, but it is leaning more towards the bull's favor. You can see that right here, right? And then again, the data also shows you that if we can hold right where we are, 23 or above, preferably 24, then we might see a really good weekend, a really good next week as well. But again, we are, if you're looking at Bitcoin, and I know we were looking at the Dow, but I'm going to go back to Bitcoin real quickly. We're at key levels, right? So the Dow is at 33.6. It's actually having a green day right now. Bitcoin's at 24.7. We are pushing up, guys. Doesn't look good for you bears. The bears. But hey, look, if you're in profits right now, take some profits, my friends. You know, maybe not everything, because we're doing it. We're doing it, right? But it's what I was saying. This is what I've been saying. Don't go just saying certain things just because that validates your point of view or your position or your bags. Take a step back and look at the bigger picture. Don't dilute or don't kid yourself or get what is it called? Don't have your blinders on, or what is it called? Don't have your whatever. Don't have blinders on where you're not actually realizing the market conditions and the position that you're in. There's a lot of things to consider. Caveats. There are a lot of other things to consider for the bullish or for the bearish argument as well. But the trend is your friend until it's not. Take a look at this, guys. This is the 4-hour. Right now, we're doing beautiful things. This is the daily. Look at that. Look at that. What? Let's go back to the traditional markets, though. Let's go back to traditional markets. Dow Jones up 0.88%. We're making that move. Again, like I told you guys, we're making that move to the 200 SMA. Important position on the daily time frame. Every single time so far, trend is your friend until it's not, right? Every single time so far that we've either broke through, tried to maintain it, it has not happened for the 200 SMA. Boom, boom. And now we're doing it again. Be ready for volatility right at the 200 SMA. Be ready for it. Let me go ahead and take a look at the chat. Make sure. What's up, everybody that just coming in now? What's up, Alex? What's up, Fritz? What's up, Ryu? Serious? Cash Still. What's up, my friend? Chad. What's up, man? DJen. Mr. Effer. Big Boy Crypto. Ivan. What's up, man? Bitcat. Blinkers. No, not blinkers. They're blinders. But I'm trying to think of a different term, though. Whatever. I can't think of it. Gave up after 5 questions. What? What questions? Yeah, that's true. You know what? I do want to say, thank you, Brent. I do want to say, we had, if you guys don't know Nomad, she's a doll. She's part of the Discord team. And I guess, I don't know what in full capacity, she's part of the team at SifChain. I know a lot of you guys might be like, oh, SifChain. She does wonderful events. Brent and I hung out last night in the SifChain event section where we were playing Jeopardy. And that was so much fun. They have something happening today, right, Brent? Tell me, is it today? Where I think they have prizes too and everything, guys. But it was fun. It was super fun. I felt, look, if don't type against Brent. Brent is like he's a supercomputer. He can type really fast. But I'm telling you guys now, that was a lot of fun. Check out Nomad. If Nomad, are you here? I'm gonna call her out. Where you at, Nomad? But you guys got to check her out. She runs great events in the SifChain Discord. But anyway, going back to it, guys. So we're coming up right now, guys. Bada bing, bada boom. We broke away from recent resistance, right? Coming up to our next level of resistance on the charts for the Dow Jones. Again, reminder, we're on the daily time frame. That is going to be the 200 SMA. That's right at basically 33,916. Be on the lookout for that volatility. Again, you can see that it's easy. Look at this. Look how easy this is, guys. If you guys don't understand how easy it is, see this dotted line? Look how we're sitting basically right on previous resistance. And even if you bring it up a little bit more, right, that's going to come down a little bit more. So splitting hairs over the next couple of days, it's going to be right about there. Look how on average it's sitting on which was previous resistance. Easy. And it's not a lot of resistance right there. So if we conquer that and break through, we can easily slide up to, again, these levels right here, which was previous resistance, 34,846 for the Dow. Imagine how that's going to translate to crypto. But I don't know what else to tell you guys. Nasdaq up 1 whole point on the market, on the charts right now. Guys, we're doing great. We're breaking away from things right now. We're making our move up to the 200 SMA. Same thing as before though, guys. As we come up to the next levels, if we can break away, there's still a chance that it comes back and grabs us and pulls us back down to this resistance level, right? But if we can break away, we can come up to that 200 SMA right here. That is the next level of resistance. Look how that kind of lines up. How can anybody say that, right? But look how that lines up. Previous resistance, 200 SMA coming down to there. Expect previous resistance to hold up, or at least hold up for a time being until we break through, right? Kind of crazy. But again, we got to sit back. We got to see if we can stay in this bullish fashion, this bullish position, like I've been saying for a time, and get over this weekly option close. That's what we got to do, guys, for not just Bitcoin, but for all the markets, right? Like we were talking about the Bitcoin situation there, but there's option traders out there in the rest in the TradeFi world as well, guys. So we got to get past that. The Russell, the leading indicator in the traditional world that usually shows us the flashing signals before the rest of the index charts that we usually go over in TradeFi. Right now up big time, 1.78%. So if that's actually the leading indicator, geez almighty, I wanted it to do something slow and steady like this, but you know what? I'll take it. I will take it. Let me just take that off right now. We are coming up to the 200 SMA as we speak. So we're going to take a watch at the Russell and see if we break through over the next 24 to 48 hours. That's going to give us a good idea of what's going to be happening for the rest of the index charts that we watch on within the TradeFi section of the world. And if it breaks through, boy, oh boy, are we in for a good little ride. SPX up 1 whole % as we speak right now. Again, trying to get over this previous level of which was once resistance. I'm going to take this off again, guys. I'm going to be very honest. This is what I said I would actually be okay with and much rather see, that slow and steady growth. But, you know, hey, I'll take us pumping to the upside as well. I'll take it all day long because I'm a profit taker. You should be as well, right? If we break away from the grips of this past resistance, look out for the 200 SMA on the SP 500 as well. Good things, guys. All good things. Let me take a look at this. Look, green trigger dot right here on Market Cipher B on the daily. Give that another day for it to fully confirm. I didn't even take a look at the Russell. We had that yesterday. Again, guys, kind of funny, like I was saying, right? Russell leads before the rest. We had our green dot yesterday. And if you guys were kind of front running, even though I say not to, but if you were taking a little bit of a gamble, maybe doing your filler buys and your DCA strategy, getting your toes wet, little fly fishing there, because that flashed, you're in a great position right now. So that flashed for us. And now look, the SPX is flashing one and the NASDAQ is also flashing one. Put the Russell on your charts. Put the Russell on your charts, dang it. No, I don't care. I don't want to. I don't know. No, look, I know all my realtors. I'm trying to buy other real estate properties down there in, excuse me, I should probably mute that. I'm trying to buy other investment properties down there in Florida, guys. So I have realtors bugging me left and right. Apologies. We're trying to build right now. I know a lot of people are like, oh, stock market's going to crash. Or no, the housing market's going to crash. Good, because that's when I want to buy. So I'm out there actively looking for more investment properties to buy out there on the Gulf. And then, yeah, I don't really like the Atlantic, but I'm looking, I don't mind. I'll look on that side. I mean, I don't personally like the beaches over there unless you get far south, but like I prefer the Gulf beaches. So I'm looking there. Again, guys, maybe we do an IBC, maybe we do a Cosmos convention, or like not even necessarily a Cosmos convention. Well, maybe we put together like an IBC gang little meetup or something down there. Who knows, right? Who knows? Big things in the work for the IBC gang. Trust you me. But yeah, apologies, guys. I've been getting bugged by these people all day. I'm like, I forget that they're 1 hour ahead of me. And I'm like, leave me alone. It's not even 8 o'clock yet. They've been calling me. It's like 9 now, whatever. It's 10 their time now, whatever. Anyway, let's go on in. We were talking about Bitcoin, right? You guys know the dealio. RSI is pointing back up. We're still in the green. In fact, just a couple of days ago, did we actually pop back into the green for Bitcoin? That's major. That's major. That's a big thing. That's a big thing, guys. Let's take a look and let me show you guys what I'm talking about. With yeah, sorry, maid and realtor always enter. I know, first world problems, right? I'm so sorry. That sounds so bad. It's whatever. But let me show you guys what I'm talking about. Like, we've been in, if you guys don't know, the negative money flow, the selling pressure, right? This negative red wave is the negative money flow. The green yellowish wave is positive money flow. You can see it easily being represented down here on these bars. Red being negative, green being positive money flow. Look how long we've been in the red for Bitcoin so far, until we've been in it for 103 days. 103 days. It seems like forever. It seems like forever. We were here before for about 102 days. So look at that. Look at that. Basically the longest period we've been in the red for a long, long time. A long, long time, my friend. I even, like, if I go back and take a look at this one was all the way back in September or August 2019 to 2020, which is definitely a whole different structure, right? But that was 142. The last time that we stayed in the negative money flow was all the way back then, which we all know, if you guys were experiencing that was one hell of a ride. But guys, we have now flipped back into the green. Can we maintain ourselves after popping back up, after making that curvature on Market Cipher B back up into the green? Can we sustain ourselves and stay there and make a push to the upside with price action for Bitcoin? We don't even necessarily have to pop up with price action. As long as we sustain ourselves within 23, actually the very bottom, 23 to about 26, that's good news. That's really good news, my friends. So I just want to share that with you guys. We popped back into the green. We did that on the 9th. So 2 days ago. Awesome sauce. I already showed you guys this. I gave you guys the news, right? Go ahead and take a look at that. You don't believe me? It's actually just on-chain data. It's data that you can pull from all of the platforms or exchanges. Like, it's not me being ultra bullish. It's just the data. So again, be ready, be ultra bullish, like, hope for the best, prepare for the worst. Just because I'm telling you guys all that stuff, prepare for the worst. Let me go here. I'm telling them in China is payment rice in my house. What? You want tank problems? Stick around, my friend. Tell your mama, tell your auntie, tell your brother, tell your sister. Tell all them peoples to come watch this show. Share it on social media. By the way, I didn't even do this earlier, guys. If you guys would share this tweet. It's not my personal one. I'm going to start using the IBC Gang Twitter handle more and more and more. If you guys would share this tweet, take a quick second, share it. Let them know what we're talking about. Let them know what we're talking about, what we've been talking about, what I've been saying. Not a financial advisor, just food for thought. I'm just a dude, I'm just a dude playing another dude, talking about some dude stuff. Like, but seriously, it would really, really help out. And I would wholeheartedly love you guys if you guys did. But we've been calling these levels. Especially, NASDAQ. Boom. We've been calling these levels. Bitcoin. I think it's been so long, I've taken it off now. Yeah. No. It's still there. It's still there. I called it before, right? And you got to be fluid. Ultimately, it didn't hold up. But on average, it was 34.45 below the 200 SMA. Different average now. Once it comes back up to the 200 SMA, we're going to have to make another different average, because that's going to be different for us to take into account going forward. But, if you looked at other previous, like, I took profits here, so it was like all gravy, right? If you look at previous levels on the charts, look how this lines up again. I don't know if we can do this and I'll actually show you guys. But if you zoom out far enough, you see this is where price action where we are right now. This was the dotted line that we adjusted for. This was the blue line that we actually shared a long, long time ago. Previous cycle high. And where'd we bounce? We bounced right off that line. Insane. So, yeah. Don't know it all. And this proves it. Don't know it all. But gosh dang it, if you are actively taking profits and practicing proper risk management and DCAing, None of it matters. None of it matters. Where you going? Where are you going, sir? Rising wedge for BTC. Yes, there's some things out there that you need to be watching for. Ascending triangle. That's right. Yeah, that is there. But again, that's a probable thing, right? It doesn't always have to work out that way. But take profits while it's pumping. Prepare yourself for the worst. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Let me actually go to a better chart there. I don't have so much scribbled on it. Maybe. I have a lot of stuff scribbled on everything here. Let me get rid of this. Actually, let me put that back. Hold on. Boom. As you can see right now, I don't know if you guys can see that very well. All we're doing right now is testing the 0.5. 0.5 holding up as resistance in the past. We need to get above the 0.5 to make a push to the 382. If we can push to the 382, it's all good in the hood. But yes, there is definitely a rising wedge pattern. I would say but here's the thing, right? Like it's kind of, where's my, there you go. It's more of a channel than a wedge. Like that's a channel, right? Than a wedge. If you want to, if you're pulling, like, I don't know where are you guys pulling your wedge from? On the 4-hour time frame, maybe? Let me take a look. Is it from here? Let me adjust this. Is it from these tops that you guys are pulling your rising wedge pattern from? Maybe. Yeah. Okay, that's a rising wedge. 4-hour time frame. A lot easier to see it. Rising wedge pattern. Let me project this out a little bit more. Boom, boom, boom. Again, I do want to point it out to you guys. Okay, if it doesn't break to the upside, let me show you guys how you do wedge patterns. If it doesn't break to the upside, the way that you enter, again, I've done this a couple of times before. The way that you enter a wedge pattern is usually the way that you leave that wedge pattern, right? So we entered it on the 4-hour time frame on the downside. So keep that in your back pocket. If we get rejected, again, you have to see, like, you can go from the bottom of this wedge pattern. We could easily come down to 17. It probably will take a lot longer to play out. So maybe like here, but look, that kind of goes right back to where the ultimate low was before. That is the measured move. If we actually get rejected and rejected hard, we can measure move down back to where our previous level was. That's almost exactly. Now, if we break up, same thing, right? If we break up, there's the measured move back up to previous resistance back up here. I don't think we'll get to 32, but that's the measured move. So again, guys, just kind of wanted to point that out to you guys. And yes, it is there. Hope for the best, prepare for the worst. Usually, again, I don't know how many touches we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know. Like, that's, again, I go by the 5-touch rule. I think maybe this is a little bit overplayed. We are squeezing it out though. You could say, I don't know. What if you were just taking this portion of that rising wedge? Then in that case, we'd be leading into it on the upside and be doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just saying, it's all about perspective and the way that you're looking at it, right? It's all about perspective and the way you're looking at it. This, that's how I do it. I like to give 5 touches on any one of my my wedge patterns. But this one, if I'm being real and I'm playing devil's advocate, it's 1. Or 5 moves, right? Like, I guess you could do 5 moves too. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we pumped up. Maybe we do 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how you want to look at that. Anyway, you guys get the point though, right? Hope for the best. Position yourself. Take profits. Prepare for the worst. It's there. Possibilities are there. Even though I'm like saying all this bullish stuff, the possibilities are there. Let's go ahead and quickly talk about, because I got about 15 more minutes. Let's talk about Atom. Atom's struggling just a little bit, guys. We got up to $12 earlier today, $12.36 before coming back down to where we are now, $11.95. We are fighting for position excuse me. Long term though, long term, if you guys can actually take a look at this, I know there's a lot of lines here, right? Apologies. It's like a organized chaos. Long term, this is our trend line to the upside. Let me project this out just a little bit more. Bada bing, bada boom. That's really like, take everything else off this chart. This line is the most important line to me. I really don't care about anything else. I just want this line to hold up long term. That's all I care about. So we could come all the way down to 1089. First, I would think that, 1150 would probably hold up. If not, if it cuts through, we just go back into this wedgie pattern. And then, we could hold up to about 1080-ish. But ultimately, like, this is all I'm looking out for right now. It's all I'm looking out for right now. If you want to be super, super anal about things, you can say, like, if I'm going to project out my my 0.5, my fib lines and stuff like that, and play it that way. But like, really, you can say that's bait 182. Again, basically what I said before, that fib, the 0.5 just lines up to our lower support line. And then again, if we break down below that, I'm keeping long-term these sections on the charts, 860, 861, 764, 615. Guys, I'll be repositioning back in or DCAing back in. I don't think we'll get it for Adam. Like, I just don't. Too much fundamental things happening right now for Adam, unless Lido sells all the stuff that we gave them. That could, I don't know. I keep saying I want to look into that. Did they sell the funds that we gave them from our community? How's that going? I don't know. I'm warning about that. DAO launched. Yeah, DAO launched today. I want to check that out. So much things happening today. But still looks like a bearish flag. Yep, there's a lot of little things out there that you guys gotta be mindful of. But the markets right now don't give two F's about that, it looks like. So we got to see. We got to prepare yourselves for the next more than 24 hours, about like 36 hours or something like that, because we got to get to Friday close. And even after that, it kind of lingers. The volatility lingers into Saturday morning and stuff like that. But we got to get into this weekly close, guys. We got to get into this weekly close tomorrow. It's Friday at 4 Central Standard Time. So be ready for anything. Be ready for anything right now. Secret right now is up 1.64%, back up to 129, basically right underneath this dotted line that I shared with you guys before. Ultimately, we're doing really, really well. I'm looking out for some levels. Ultimately, this lower one is the bigger level of support, obviously, right, that I'm really watching out for. This is the realistic long-term play. Ooh, I just messed that up. This is the two shorter lines that I'm watching right now. And then also we have many, many fibs below us right now that could catch us as support. The 5, we have this section right here, which is 113, previous resistance, before resistance, a little bit of support, but resistance right there, bounced off that as support. So we have that 113 section as well. And then we have the 200 SMA on the daily rising to the occasion, kind of leading up to exactly that point as well. And then again, I'm watching these kind of shallow, admittingly, trend lines right here. I'm splitting them because I just want to take an average in between, anywhere between like 110 and then all the way here to 1.7. Really important level for Secret lately has been 1.4. But we have obviously pulled away from that. A lot of good looking things happening on the Secret chart. So be on the lookout for that, guys. Juno above $6. What I tell you. I don't know why I'm saying it like that, by the way. But what I tell you. We're still trying to get over this hurdle though, right? Shared with you guys a long time ago that resistance is this level. If you guys zoom in on the charts, you can see that we are coming up. And of course, as resistance gets tested, we're going to get running into a lot of sell pressure. So we're going to see a little bit of selling pressure right here on the top section of my transparent box. I do think, I'm just going to say this. I do think after we get through options tomorrow, and after, especially with DAO, and especially with a couple other things, going on for Juno. I've said it a million times. I do think it's going to be short-lived and we're going to break past $6. Yeah, I mean, I've said it, right? You guys already know. I've made my bed, my dirt bed. I'm ready to lay in it. All good. What you tell me. I'll tell you what I said in the charts. Lido hasn't gotten anything yet. if they get anything at all. Really, they haven't got it? Okay, good. I haven't been keeping up with it because honestly, I wasn't for that prop. I actually voted no for the prop. And so like it upset me that much that I just was like, whatever. Like it passed. I didn't even want to keep stressing about it. So Juno is a monster. It's a monster. It's a monster. But yeah, like at one point, guys, just recently, we bumped all the way up to about like one. This again is the BitGet chart. Actually, let me go here. A little bit better of a chart, right? We got all the way up to 622 over the past 24 hours. That was massive. I'm not gonna lie, sold some rewards. I'm not gonna lie, I sold some, not my long. I didn't touch any of my long staking bags. But this is what I'm talking about, guys. I sold some of my rewards that I've been kind of like accumulating. It wasn't a lot. It was like a couple hundred, Juno. But like you gotta do those kind of things, guys. I'm still doing my four quarter strategy, right? One day straight go back into staking. The other day straight profits. The other day is when I'm going 50-50. And that's when that 50-50 is when I was reserving and just waiting because I saw the moves and I was like, you know what? I'm going to take profits at the same sections that I'm telling you guys to do it, right? Like where we're going to take resistance. I'm going to but I didn't sell any of my long-term accumulative positions at all of thousands of Juno. I'm just saying I sold a couple hundred that I accumulated over the past couple weeks or so. But yeah, just a couple hundred, It's all good. You should too. I'm just not financial advice, but you should think about it too. If any of you guys took positions down here and they're liquid and they're free, just because I'm saying we're going to probably break through this quickly and see higher price points doesn't mean that you shouldn't have been taking profits. Does not mean that at all. So, hey, we're doing good, baby. Hey, stop calling me realtors and people. I know you want me to spend money. I know, I get it. I will talk to you later. Actually, yeah, selling one to possibly buy more. Actually, my realtor might be actually watching this. If you're watching this, thank you. I'm an expressive person, but it's nothing. My realtor actually asked me earlier, hey, what time you go live? So I'm probably talking all this shit. And she's like, this motherfucker. You get it. It's a woman and I have no idea. Speak. Don't you ban my realtor if she's in here. Don't you ban her. Let's go into Osmosis. Osmosis up to 120 right now. I'm telling you guys, I used to be a realtor for many years in my earlier years. I worked for one of the larger ones in my region through Keller Williams, actually. And that's where I got a lot. That's where I learned a lot of stuff, man. It's where, I made a lot of money doing real estate. And so I honestly do think at one point, though, I see I'm ranting right now. I think at one point realtors and stuff like that and then real estate contracts are going to all be done away with because, blockchain. But let me go through this real quick because I got 5 minutes and I know Homestead's probably waiting. I'll get you guys in there in just a minute. By the way, if we see anybody that needs a speaker role in there, if you guys could take care of that, I'll jump into the live channel in just a minute. Osmo up to 120. Again, look how we are just retesting this dotted line, previous resistance that I showed you guys before. Up 0.57%. All good things, man. All good things. Evmo is coming back up, retesting $2. Again, if we can recapture this, we can take a look at about 210 to 216. So be on the ready for that. It's up 4% on the day. 4% on the day. Too late to cover yourself, Tech. No, I'm not covering myself. Look. I'll own up to it. I talk mad BS. But it is what it is, right? Look, they know the game. I know the game. I respect them. Hell, I wouldn't choose them if I didn't want to use them. Boom. Cool. Thank you, Brent. Let's go ahead and just take a real quick recap. I'm not going to do any more charting here, but I'm going to take a real quick recap of the next 5 minutes to take a look at some of the movers in over the past 24 hours for Osmosis. Again, we saw before that Ion is just moving. Oh my gosh, who owns some Ion? Raise your hand. Me, I own some Ion. Who owns some Neta? I also do too. Is it making me as happy as Ion? No, put your hands down. Okay. Somebody do something with Neta. Let me see here. Real quick. Anything else that's standing out to us real quick? Dig chain up again. What's going on? Jacob, tell me what's going on with Dig chain. You tell me. Who's spending $3,000? Who spent $8,000? What is going on? Dang it, guys, dang it. We could have literally got into that yesterday and still been in profits today. Oh, Stargaze up 0.7%. Still doing well with your guys' Manekis and all your other NFTs that you guys just minted. That's good. What's up, Maria? Drink your water. Okay, I will. Ooh, water is so good. Water is so good. All right, I know we're running out of time. Wow, look at that star name. And IXO's up. What? Desmos is up. P-Stake is up. What? Biggest one is Ion. Okay, cool. Whatever. Biggest one is Ion. We're going to move on. I was going to share with you guys Evergrande and investing, things like that, but you know what? We'll talk about this some other day. All right, let me go here. This is going to be our first one. Let me go get Homestead. Give me a second. I'm coming, guys. I'm coming. Oh, no. Let me in. Boom. If Homestead is around, I am actually in Discord. Let me go here. I think now it should be working better. Yep. All right. I am waiting. If Homestead them show up. Hopefully. And then we can talk about NFTs. Oh, Charles, are you? There you go. What's up, Homestead? What's up, guys? Can you guys hear me? Awesome. Doing well, guys. How's your guys' day going? Oh, wait. They can't hear. Now they can hear you. Boom. Now they can hear. I always mess it up. Now they can hear you guys. Yeah, I totally understand about little ones. But yeah, take your guys' time.
Yeah.
And I'm going to give you the floor.
All right, cool. Joppy, you there?
Yes, I'm here. Thank you very
All
much.
right. Well, I don't know if you want to start with um, a summary of phase one, or if you just want to go right into phase two, since that's what you guys are super excited about. Um, I know you've been teasing out the alpha on all your utilities this last week, and you had the Twitter Spaces on Tuesday to talk about it. So yeah, man, the floor is yours. You can take this where you want, and Tank and I'll ask some questions.
All right, thanks, Homestead. I watched the market summary. It's real nice. Gave me a few pointers as well. So maybe going to do some allocations and stuff after this.
Awesome.
Wink, wink. So no, phase one. With like I said to Homestead on a Spaces the other night, we are still going on with the utilities on that. It's the holding rewards, so you get rewarded in stars for holding cats, and you are going to have whitelist for phase two, a specific the captain role, which is 5 cats and up, is going to have automatic whitelist for phase two. And yeah, we still have some nice events and competitions for the phase one cats, like the subcommittee, the Laser Eye, the Laser Legends. They still have nice events and so on. But yeah, we're super excited for phase two. It's gonna be amazing. went a totally different path with phase two. If you look at the trades, so there's gonna be cyborgs, there's gonna be it's dragons, there's gonna be a lot of one-to-ones. Don't know if you guys saw the the ginger cat. And yeah, it's gonna be totally different, and we went out of our way to get utilities that is not found anywhere else on the Cosmos ecosystem. So you'll see there's the fantasy sports one that we're super excited about. It's the FIFA World Cup is coming on. So we're gonna have one match a day. That's gonna have it's gonna be betting, but it's not gonna be betting. So what we'll vote for one match a day, and everybody's going to put their scores in, and yeah, the one closest will get will win rewards, and we're going to have a massive prize pool at the end. There's going to be another utility is the gaming tournaments which we're going to hold. So it's going to be Counter-Strike, Dota, League of Legends. The list goes on. The community is going to vote which games they want to play, and we're going to have team matches, team death matches, and 1v1s, and so on. It's going to be streamed. It's going to be great. And the one we're super excited about, I've been posting like gonna see the big five today, and everybody reacts like whoa and stuff. So we thought, I don't know if you know Tank, but we are from South Africa, so the big five is here, and yeah, it's a bit different from America and stuff.
It's a lot different than America.
yes. So one of the utilities is going to be a subcommittee. We're gonna have a trait. It's either going to be war face paint with the South African flag, or it's going to be a literal flag or background or so. That's a subcommittee trait that gives you access to a trip to South Africa. Now this trip, there's going to be different packages depending on what you want to see. If you want to see the big five, if you want to go deep sea cage diving with the great white sharks, if you want to go,
oh my gosh, no, pass on that. I watched too much Shark Week for all of that.
No, me as well. I'm not going to do it, but I'm going to watch the people do it. So.
Yeah, but I'll pay for you to go do that.
Yeah, exactly. So, and Cape Town, it's really a beautiful country. So, we actually have a farm where the buffalo are so tame. You can, when we feed them pellets, you can actually feed them by the hand, and they'll take it, and you can rub them or so. And yeah, so it's really going to be a great experience. We don't want to advertise it as much, but hunting is also not as restricted in America as in America. So if somebody wants to hunt something, we can organize it depending on what they want to hunt. Obviously, not going to be a lion or rhino, stuff like that. That's we don't do that. But antelope.
Y'all don't go looking for freaking elephants and stuff, y'all. Y'all leave them alone.
Yeah, no. They are a bit dangerous as well.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So then the other utility is the passive income in Unboundium or Unboundium. Horizons Unbound is great, and they've been pushing a lot of updates in the recent few weeks. So we're super excited about that one. Phase 1 also is implemented with that one, and then we want to do more for the community in the sense of the educational workshops. So what we are going to do is we're going to have crypto workshops. It's going to be similar to Loopy Loris Tribe, but we want to have people, real life tutors also coming in with language packages like French, like Afrikaans. If it's one of our native languages, we don't know if you know, but we have 11 native languages in South Africa.
Yeah, you guys have a lot. I knew you guys have a lot. I didn't know it was 11.
Yeah, we also have 3 capital cities, for instance.
That's
so
insane.
Yeah. So there's a lot going on. Also, the exclusive free custom merchandise for one of the subcommittees, and then 50% off of the other tangible merchandise. So it's going to be flasks, it's going to be watches, caps, hoodies, all that stuff with the Area 47 logo, and you can customize your NFT on it, and it's So we're also implementing that. And then the other one is the mini evolutions. So we've been talking more or less around that one. It's going to be, we are not yet certain how we're going to implement it, whether we want to burn the phase 2 cats or just give it as an expansion, because our supply is going to be way more restricted for phase 2 than compared to phase 1. So we are leaning more towards the side of the expansion. So if you have that certain cat and you want collection based upon events, so it's maybe 4th of July or St. Patrick's Day or Christmas is coming up, and we have a mini collection like 200 cats for that. So that phase 2 NFT grants you access to the mini collection that's coming up.
Okay.
Yeah. So we are super excited. We have a lot of collaborations. I don't know if you've been watching us on Twitter. We're trying to spam the Twitter feed, if you want to put it like that. So yeah, we had one with Crown Space Apes. They are amazing yesterday. Such an amazing vibe in the Discord. I don't know where those guys gets the time and effort for all the posts and stuff, but yeah, it's amazing. I really love being in the Discord.
What are you guys planning on doing those Twitter Spaces like routinely going forward, or is there like a set time, or do you guys kind of just do those as they come up right now? I'm just kind of curious because I did miss it. I knew there was a bunch of them happening, but there's only so much time for the stuff that I can do jump into. But what times do you guys normally do that?
So the Twitter space is going to be based on opportunity. So if we want to discuss something like the utilities, like we did Tuesday. So next week we're probably going to have another one that we're going to discuss the price and the supply. So we're going to have a couple of options, and the community can vote. So we're going to have a preliminary vote maybe regarding the supply and the price, and then we can discuss it further on the spaces, as well as some of the trades and what's going to happen. Yes, we still need to update the website. Our artist is also our developer, so as you can guess, he's quite busy with the art itself.
Yeah. Okay.
So he needs to update the website as well. But we are, we have I spoke to Lil Gaines yesterday, so we're going to be features on his Twitter space as well next week, where we can just show the phase 2 a bit more. But it's not going to be a regular thing, but it's going to be just more informative than a Discord post. So if we want to disclose information, it's going to be on there. Yes.
Okay. By the way, guys, I am linking as we speak. I usually do this beforehand, but I'm going to be totally honest. I was all over the place this morning, but I am linking their webpage, even though they said that they are working on that. Their Twitter profile. If you guys are at all interested, are going to be minting, you guys can follow or get that information in the comments down below. Boom, it's saved right there. So that way you guys can check it out either now on the live stream, or if you guys are watching this later, you guys can see it down below. But cool. That's awesome.
Can I ask a quick question, Tig?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. How many pieces are going to be in the next collection?
Yes.
In the phase 2.
Yes.
So we're as you guys may have noticed, the phase 1 had 7,400. And we advertised it more to the point of it's going to be the ticket for the upcoming phases. So we didn't want to disclose what we are going to do with the upcoming phases. So we just said it's going to be a ticket. So the people didn't sell on that. So we burned. We are busy. It's taking really long to burn the stuff, but we are burning it to more or less 2,000, 2,200. And it's all in the holder's hands, and we are. I can say with confidence it's going to be less than that. It's going to be less than 2,000.
It is, but it does take a long time to burn. I think it's really funny how people think it's like just turn a switch on and it burns immediately. It's like that's not how that works. That's not how that works.
No, like each one's a transaction, right?
Yeah.
So it's going to be more or less. I can say it's going to be around 1,500, but then the 1-on-1s is included, and there's going to be more trades, and it's more unique than phase 1, definitely.
And definitely reduced in size too. That's cool.
Yes, a lot reduced. So it's So we are hoping to benefit the phase one holders by using the whitelist. So if all goes well, it's only going to be limited amount for public mint. So the whitelist maybe take everything if if they are lucky.
Okay. Cool. I did have a question. I know you
Yes,
said
yes.
earlier that you guys are teamed up with Horizons. What does that I don't know, partnership or team? I don't think I want to use the word partnership, but what does that entail? Are you guys just kind of like giving away each other's NFTs? Are you guys working towards something long? Is there a little bit of alpha there? Is what I'm trying to fish for. Is there something
So
that you guys are collabing with?
So,
Horizons is a P2E tank,
Okay.
and they've collaborated with several NFT projects to offer
Oh, okay.
a boost in their P2E token for holding those projects. So I think that Yappy,
Oh.
correct me if I'm wrong. There's like 6 projects, right, that Horizons is partnered with besides you guys.
yeah, yeah. It's Sunnyside. It's honorary starties. It's starties. And I think there's
Wad
two
Squad,
more.
right? I think
Bad
Wad
squad. Yeah,
Squad. Yeah.
Okay.
So
yeah.
Okay.
there's
Okay. I didn't know that. I'm sorry.
two
Excuse my
full
ignorance. I didn't know
projects.
that.
Ah,
No, it's cool. Honestly,
yeah.
Tank, we've got Horizons lined up for I guess next week too.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
So we'll actually get into what they're building and how these NFTs provide utility with earning their Umbondium token.
That's
Okay.
Um,
fantastic. Hmm.
and then I was thinking, because you had talked about wanting to
Oh,
have maybe a
waving
greater
crossbow.
P2E discussion, we could segue from there into a Twitter Spaces the following week or something like that. So
Yeah. No. Yeah. That's that. Yeah. Okay. Makes much more sense now. Okay. That's okay. I'm so
yeah,
ignorant
totally.
sometimes. I can't keep up with everything, and I feel so bad. You should have seen, like we were saying earlier, Brandon and I were playing a Jeopardy game with Nomad from Sif Chain in their Discord yesterday, and it's everything Cosmos or like, and it goes from NFTs to all that other stuff, and I'm like, uh darn it, I should know this. I feel stupid now in front of everybody. It's hard. It's hard for me to keep up, especially with NFT projects. There's so many
Yeah,
cool
there's
ones.
just so much stuff out there.
Yeah, that's why I got you
Yep,
guys. That's why I got you guys.
yep. We're trying to help out.
Yeah.
Work
Well,
smart,
cool.
not hard, eh?
I'm trying. I'm trying to. Um, is there anything else as far as information that you might want to tell everybody else that's watching or is going to be watching later on with your guys' mint? You guys launch tomorrow, right, on Stargaze? Are you guys on the launch pad? Or what are they doing now with their Homestead? What are they doing with their launch pad? Are they still even doing that? Like they're featured, or is it like everybody just goes launch pad?
Yeah, so they still have the featured tab. They've got 2 projects on it this week.
Oh, okay, they
They
do.
had
Yeah.
2 on it last week. The week before they had 2. One of them didn't show up. I don't know what happened. I tried to dig that up. That was that silly like house art collection.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
I guess that just like disappeared. Like they didn't end up posting their collection or something. Whatever. Like their contracts didn't get
That's interesting.
sent over to Stargaze or something. I don't know. But yeah, they still have their stuff. They announced it super late yesterday, so um, I was late in getting some of that info that I usually send to you over
Yeah,
to
I know.
you.
Yeah, I
But
know. You saw that. I was like, I wonder if something's going on. But are you guys for Area 47? Are you so you guys are just going to be not on the feature, but just on the launch pad, correct?
So it's been a difficult decision because as we've seen, it's not needed for the launchpad. PS
Mm-hmm.
Lao, Space Apes, Heroes. No, Heroes was actually on, if I'm correct.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure, but anyways, PS and Space Apes. So yeah, we've been contemplating whether we should go on or not, but we've sent in the what do you the
Yeah,
application. Um, so we'll see. We'll
we
see.
didn't do it. I mean, Maneki didn't do. We didn't do it. We just did. We just
Yeah,
you know, it is. I get what you guys are saying. It's definitely a discussion. It's like, is it worth it? I mean, I'm just being real. Like, is it worth
definitely,
going through all that
definitely.
stuff? But I mean, especially if you guys have a roadmap and you guys have utilities and functionalities like you guys do have, and you guys have many. Obviously, I'm looking at it right now and sharing it with everybody. Like, I don't necessarily think, especially if you already have kind of like a following. I hate using certain words like following a base, a support base, I guess is what I like to use better.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's
I,
true.
I would say you don't really need to probably do that. But yeah, in any case, guys, be on the lookout for their launch tomorrow. What time? Homestead, I always forget this. What time do mints usually happen? Or when do they launch for Fridays? Is it 2, 3 o'clock? I think it's 3 o'clock, isn't it? Usually
Yeah,
for
It's our 9 o'clock, so it's more or less 3 o'clock your time.
Yeah,
Time.
it's usually 3
3.
p.m.
That's right.
Yeah.
But sometimes the projects have a little bit of say. So like
Yeah.
the whitelist might open up before 3 o'clock. Or like what Heroes did last week. Heroes had a 12-hour whitelist that opened at 3 p.m. Eastern time. So it didn't close the whitelist until 3 a.m. Eastern time. And then their public mint opened at that time and they finished out their mint in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, it was
So
fast.
there's some interesting ways to do things, and like if you like you guys are saying, if you have a community to support you, they'll show up in mint. I mean, you can see what the Sunnyside Reapers community does for every time they put out a new one.
Yeah,
Definitely.
So that definitely is a factor, I think, in things like that. But yeah, it's generally public that opens at 3 p.m. The whitelist comes before, but I do think the creators have a little say on when that happens.
I think we talked about this before, Homestead. I don't, excuse me, a number of times. I actually like when the whitelist and like the public mint are kind of spread out a little bit more. It gives more people.
It's nice to give your whitelisters some time.
Yeah, it gives people more opportunity. Yeah.
I mean, not everybody's in the same time zone, right? And so if you've got 1 hour or 2 hours for a whitelist, and there's people on the other side of the world that are sleeping, and there's people 3 time zones away that are just starting their work day.
Yeah.
You know, does that give everyone a chance to use their whitelist?
Yeah.
I don't know. Start days you can mint mobily. I don't know how many people like doing that.
I've never done it. I've never done it.
And I know some of my NFT bros that have.
Have you done it, Homestead?
You can do it on the go. Yeah, I have.
Have you? You said it like, yeah, I have.
A little bit of shame there. You know, I got.
I do. I just, you know, I'm always on the computer, so I just never have never done it or whatnot. But anyway.
Yeah, I'm on the desktop a lot more lately. So I tell you what, I'll probably be doing it that way more. But yeah, so, you know, there is that aspect of like the Kepler mobile gives people a chance to do stuff on the go.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I agree. You know, if people don't really have a chance to use their whitelist, and is it worth giving out the whitelist?
Yeah, exactly. Right.
You know,
no. So yeah, that I'll be on the lookout for it. If you guys, I don't know how long you've been watching the channel. I like doing things on Fridays, especially with the community, with new mints. I like to support, you know, especially the people that come up on my show and show love and show their community love as well. So we'll be on the lookout for it tomorrow.
Yep. When do you have a mint date announced yet? Or are you guys still kind of working that out?
So, yeah, like I said, it's depending on the launch pad. So I've been advertising end of the month. So,
excuse my arrogance again. I kept saying tomorrow. I don't know why, but we'll be on the lookout for it. Sorry, I'm so.
I don't want to be rude and interrupt you.
No, please do sometimes, especially if I'm saying stuff like that that's completely wrong. Just be like, hey, bro, we're not minting tomorrow. I'm so sorry. Usually these are fresh mint. What is it? Homestead, we always say fresh mint Fridays. So like, I just assume all the time that every project is minting tomorrow. I'm sorry. Yeah.
And so no, it's either going to be the 26th, but we're leaning more to the 2nd. But it's not confirmed as of yet. But it's going to be. We're leaning more towards the 2nd of September.
Okay, cool. Well, in any case, we'll still be on the lookout for it. And when it does come out, and it does. We do have the opportunity to mint. We'll be probably. Well, it'd be nice to actually have you on the show. Maybe we can have you on the show while it's happening. Kind of, we like to celebrate projects, right? Kind of do our thing. And
yes, we'd love that.
Yeah,
I can maybe ask the other two members of the team to join as well.
Yeah, that would be great. I would absolutely like that. That'd be great. So if there's anything else, just for the sake of time, you can go ahead and let people know, and then we're going to kind of just push on because I am trying to stay within an hour and a half, maybe an hour, 45 minutes, it looks like right now, but with the show. Is there anything else you'd like to tell the community?
No, I just want to say thank you for having me on the show, or having Classified Gas 8447 on the show. Really appreciate it, and we appreciate the work you are doing. It's really amazing. I said yesterday or Tuesday, I think it's each and every one of our responsibility as project leaders and as community members to advertise, or not advertise. There's the words again.
Yeah, it's wordplay all the time.
yeah. To get people to the Cosmos ecosystem, because it is the best ecosystem out there.
It is.
So yeah, it's our responsibility. And I really want to thank you for the effort you're putting in, and yeah, it goes a long way, and everybody sees it.
Well, I appreciate that. I really
And
do
as
appreciate that.
well as thanking Homestead, he's been part of the team, or endorsing the team from the start, from phase one. I think we were his first collaborative project, if you could call it that. But yeah, we appreciate him a lot as well. He gives us advice and guidance and so on. So yeah, we appreciate you guys a lot.
Yeah, you guys found a good
Really
person in
do.
Homestead, man. You guys really did, and I really do appreciate those kind words. And also, I just kind of want to put this out there. I know we were trying to wrap it up, but I am trying to put together a time slot during, I don't know when we'll do this, but sometime during the weeks, maybe every other week or whatnot, where we get collections, especially NFT collections and developers and project leads all together and kind of do like a round. I hate this show. To be honest, guys, nothing political, nothing. I'll just be honest. I hate using this, but it's the best example. Kind of like The View, like how they used to have like just a collective bunch of people that all have different points of supposedly supposed to different points of views or different projects, and like maybe spend a day where we get like yourself, maybe even get Jerry them in here from Not, so we can get Horizons on here as well, and kind of just talk about the landscape, talk about the things that we're seeing as far as NFT project developers and launchers. I think that would be a really cool idea. I mean, I think bantering back and forth is it's a fun thing to do, and I think it's a little cool way for people to kind of like get the actual insight from these people that are actually trying to do things in the space. So if you're up for it, I'd love to have you on. Is what I'm trying to say.
Definitely,
Cool.
definitely. I really think a lot of people can can gain value from that, because there's so much going on. There's so much going on, and we need to isolate the value. We
Mm-hmm.
need to, yeah. So definitely, it's a really smart idea.
Well, cool, cool. We'll definitely. I'll have a. Again, I'm gonna try to put Homestead to a lot of work, and we'll make sure that happens. We'll get you guys on.
Appreciate it.
All right, brother. I appreciate you very much for coming on the show, guys. Definitely check them out. Definitely don't forget to go check out the links down below that I linked. Drop them a follow on their social media, and stay tuned. Stay tuned. Yeah, like a
All right.
panel, right, Opa? Like a panel.
Yeah, that's a smart word. All right. Thank you guys. I appreciate it.
All right,
Enjoy your
brother.
day.
Thanks, Yappy.
Take care.
All right. Bye bye.
All right, Homestead. If you want to lead the way in,
Yeah, if you've got time, Tank, to
sure,
get the couple of freshman projects,
sure.
cool. Let's do IBC Citizens first.
Let me see here. I got them up
Um,
somewhere. I got them up somewhere. I got so much up. IBC Citizens. There we go.
so this is a second offering from a project that had come out, I want to say about 2 months ago, maybe a little more than that. I don't know if people remember the OG Stars Club. It was these funny stars, like literal a star
Oh, I
with
remember that.
faces and IBC gang tattoos and weapons and things like that. Just these little crazy warrior things. So this is the second artistic offering from that project, that creator.
Mm-hmm.
If you minted the first one, he took a snapshot like the day after, or like right after they minted out or something. Everybody's that was a minter gets a 1-to-1 drop of this series.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, some dope art coming to people who took a chance minting the first series from this artist. Um, Planning to do a similar thing with this series, where there'll be a snapshot after the mint out. Um, I think they're trying to learn a lesson from the first round.
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be a second snapshot after that first one. Again, I think what happened was a lot of people dumped um, some of their OG stars after they realized the snapshot was done and they were just waiting for the next round of art. And the floor price kind of bottomed out. So I think he's trying to encourage people to be a little bit more interested in the community and the artwork being built there.
Yeah.
Small team, self-financed. So working on other ways to add utility.
Right.
The creator's previous job was in the fitness and health industry. So he's trying to think of ways to bring some kind of utility there to holders.
Did you
Tie
say
that
he's the
into
artist as well?
Yeah.
Wow, it's
So
pretty
if
wow.
you go to the Discord, it's kind of just seems like one guy pretty much running this project. It's the handle is Falcone,
Hmm.
um, and um, Don Falcone's actually in a bunch of different Discords. They're active on the Stargaze Discord. They're active, I think, in the Wad Squad Discord. So pretty active within the NFT community, and trying to cultivate their own little art and community around this. And again, it sounds like kind of gravitating away from maybe traditional work and into this type of work with
Yeah.
this project and this thing. So interesting. It's going to be 1,000 stars for each one that's available to public mint. Um, and then yeah, like I said, there's some dope art coming if you got in on that first mint. And keep your eye out for that airdrop coming over the next day or so.
That's pretty
Um,
cool.
yeah, second project that's on the launch pad, like the featured tab, is Stargaze Pandas.
Hmm.
Um, so that's going to be 1,111 pandas. It's 555 stars each.
It's not on there right now, correct? It's going to be on there tomorrow, maybe.
No, yeah, like I don't think they've got their you know, their launch pad link up yet.
Okay, okay.
I was blown away to see IBC Citizens up there this morning. Like to see somebody's launch pad link up like 24 hours in advance seems like pretty fast. So I wonder if that person's also very good on the tech side of things.
Yeah.
Um,
Well,
anyways,
that's
Sergey,
honestly why I asked if like he's I used to be I'm big into fitness, but like I'm like wow, he's the artist. It seems like he's the dev and he's leading his like the whole thing on his Discord. Like that's wow.
yeah,
That's a lot.
I mean, it really seems like it's kind of that type of thing where
Yeah.
it's um, small, very small team, maybe one person only,
Yeah.
trying to build this out. And actually, I should throw in too, like I feel like the that person's caught some flack lately because people realized this series is going to be amazing art, and they didn't get snapshotted for the airdrop because they didn't mint the first one. And you got to realize that some of these projects have to do creative things like that.
Yeah.
To develop their community, to have kind of some staying power, right? Like, um, and you can't really fault somebody for making that decision if you missed out because you weren't there or you weren't,
Yeah, there's always going to
you
be.
know,
We said it so many times before. Oops, sorry, guys. Like my background, right? It's the super Meneki. It's not going to pop up now, but anyway, like you can't like dwell on that stuff, especially guys. I'm
yeah,
going to put out to all the fellow community like leaders or people that's trying to grow things. You cannot satisfy everyone. There's going to be
yeah,
somebody that says something about you, and it's fine. Just keep building. Just keep chugging along. Like especially if that guy is so really seriously doing all of that. That's a grind. Good off on you,
right,
back. Like
exactly,
figure it out. Keep
exactly,
grinding. You're doing your thing. You got second collection out. That the art is dope. Like I actually really like. I'm staring at the like that one that just passed right now. It's a delay right now, but that's cool. There's a little dude in his head and the weed one and explosion. That is some pretty
yeah,
dope art. So
yeah.
yeah, I
Um,
like it. Anyway, going on to the panda one. I'm sorry.
anyways, yeah, the pandas get sidetracked, and you're trying to do better with
I
not
know
getting
I can't
sidetracked.
help it.
Shit. Anyways, so the pandas, it's 1,111, 555 stars each. They're hoping to generate passive income for their holders. 60% of the mint revenue is going to be staked. 80% of the royalties will be staked. This is all after mint out, so hopefully they've got some good community they've developed to support that mint. Definitely have seen some of those kind of roadmaps not work out well lately,
Yeah,
because the mint doesn't show up. There's also the Gen 2 airdrop for minters with this project. It's a very common theme right now, and I think in this market too, to try and do that Gen 2 airdrop to your Gen 1 minters. So
yeah.
that's
Adjust a
also
couple of
something
things
you
in the
get with the
back end.
pandas.
Do a Gen 2. Yeah, try to.
Yeah, exactly.
I get it.
It seems like almost the standard roadmap right now. Everybody's got the Gen 2 airdrop in there.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
and
cool.
then we can talk about the commenters if you want, but if we're short for time, we don't have to.
Yeah, we are a little bit short of time. We are at exactly 10:30. So let's save that for next time or maybe
Totally.
another one. But I appreciate you, Homestead. Totally appreciate you, man. I hope you're Hope you have a good day. And again, we'll do this again on. Actually, I'll message you. We gotta get that. I really want to get that panel thing going, so I'll message you after when I
Yeah,
get back later on
yeah,
today.
yeah, absolutely. And I took the poll on Twitter, and it seemed like people were interested in different like focused panels on different things.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm down to do whatever, co-host or moderator, whatever with you.
Cool, man. I'll touch base with
Awesome.
you.
Sounds good.
Awesome. Thank you, brother.
Have a good one, Tank.
Later, bud. All right. So awesome. We got some great NFT projects going to be listing on Stargaze. So guys, we love Stargaze. We launched with Rusty and Jerry from the Knots crew with their help on Stargaze. Had a really, really good time launching our project, Maneki, on Stargaze. I really do think Stargaze is like, there's some competitors out there right now. Of course, we have Loop and stuff like that, but like Stargaze is right now at this current moment the place, right? Speaking of Loop, let me go ahead and bring up some information. Oh, look at that. We got 15 Manekis on sale. What's the floor? 13.5? 13.5? I'm looking at you guys. 13.5? Really? No, I'm just joking. You do what you got to do, boo-boo. You do what you got to do. Speaking of Loop, though, we did get some information from traders that their mint was actually pushed back. So they did push back their mint. I know a lot of you guys were spamming that earlier. And I do want to, let me see, traders have rescheduled their mint for the 16th, which is, what day is that, guys? What day is the 16th? Is that like Tuesday? No, I don't know what day it was. Yeah, Tuesday. Oh, I was right. Tuesday. So, unfortunate. Really, really looking forward. Had the Loop team on the show. Really enjoyed Simon and Nina and everybody else from the Loop team. Really interested on what's happening on their platform. I'm actually really bullish. I know we just said that we really liked Stargaze, but obviously there is hoppers with Juno. Now that we have Loop, and there's going to be Omniflix. There's many other platforms coming out, right? But again, not trying to FUD anything. I am going to be very honest. I'm super interested to see what happens with their platform, with the Loop platform. Traders is one of the premier, other than their own NFT project, right, that they are launching with. So there was a lot of hype behind them. I will be minting a trader NFT because I do have a whitelist and I am very interested. I will say though, I just want to point it out there, guys. Expect that if you guys are going to be getting Loop tokens, I'm not telling you guys financial advice. There is, just by the way that they're structured, just expect a little bit of a sell-off to happen initially. Be prepared for that because more than likely that's probably what's going to happen. I just don't want anybody like buying straight into that and being the liquidity for these people that have been dying to sell their tokens, which there's got to be buyers or sellers. But I just maybe wait a day or two, maybe even a week. I don't know. But buy your NFTs, sure. But if you're looking to get that extra, maybe consider being a little cautious about that. That's all I'm saying. I'm looking to get more Loop tokens, but that's what I'm doing. And so I can only tell you guys personally what I'm going to be doing, with myself. But I am wanting to get this one. So I'm just letting you guys know right now. Any of you guys get the IBC gang poster in the background, you talk to me. You want something, you come to me. Okay, don't mind messing with that guy. You come to me. You want the good stuff, you come to me. Anyway, seriously, you guys get this. Let me know because I am interested. I want that so bad. So yeah, 16th. Look out for that for the traders. I just want to say thank you guys again before we wrap it up. They came out. CoinHall came out with this list of Cosmos influencers, and I wasn't on. Again, admitting I wasn't even on the first one, so I didn't even make it by default. I didn't make it on. They don't love me. But I did make it on after somebody's suggestion. So look at me. I made it. On the list. I'm with the cool people. Look, I'm right next to you, Haas. You be my buddy. Hold my hand. Where are we going? Tell me. Look at Cosmos Spaces. I'm right next to them too. Hold my hand, baby. Come back. Anyway, so really, again, thank you guys for the suggestion. And I appreciate you guys getting me on this list. There's some amazing people on this list. And it's weird to even be on it because I just consider myself a regular Joe like you guys. So it's kind of weird, but I did want to say thank you to you guys. Whoever got me on this list and suggested, thank you. That's really cool. Never in my, especially like 2 years ago, would never have thought I'd be on a list like that. But yeah, that's what I got right now, guys. Trying to do better with the time. I know we still kind of went on for a little bit, but I will try to cut it down to be more manageable, right around an hour, maybe an hour, 10 minutes, 15, 20, maybe. But yeah, guys, I'm going to try to keep it a lot more manageable for people that are rewatching it later and for you guys that are sticking around in the live streams. Appreciate you guys 100%. Remember, guys, we got to get through options. We got to get through options tomorrow. And we gotta close above 23,000. That's what we gotta close above. We gotta close above 23,000 because if we do, there's a lot of bearish option traders out there that are gonna have to pay for being bears. They're gonna have to pay for being bears. I'm gonna wear a bear pelt and like look like one of those guys in like, is it 300? I don't know. That doesn't seem like in Vikings or something like that. It doesn't seem like something from 300, but like in Vikings where it's like Bjorn Ironhide, you got to go fight the bear or whatever. I'm taking bears' butts and hides and I'm going to skin them. But anyway, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I appreciate you guys. I'm going to go jump on to the Discord. You guys got to tell me what happened with Rack because I missed it. Dang it. We'll be having some more discussions on Discord, and I'll probably be hosting a spaces later on today, so be on the lookout for that. Subscribe, like the video, do all the supportive stuff to make yourself feel like a good person. Me love you long time. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace. Get out of here. Bye.